Hey traders, what's up? This is the watch list video for Tuesday, November 15th. The Daily SPY looks a little toppish after hitting 400 today. Broke 400 by like 18 cents and then reversed. Look at the intraday here. You can kind of see the late day sell-off there. And the Dow ended up down like 211 points, I think. So kind of a boring morning, and then you had the afternoon sell-off, but a really, really neat call. I like to highlight a couple things. I'm gonna highlight TBLT. This is 5-minute candles. For those of you that weren't in chat, Kevin P. You can see his post right there. I screenshotted it, put it in the chart there. Just touched 3, and that was right after these two candles, right? It went straight from whatever it was, 270 something to 3. He puts just touch 3. If it flags here for at least 10 minutes, I like it over 3 with the next cat at 306, and that just means the next catalyst, which I told Kevin during the chat today. I hadn't even noticed that on the daily chart, that there was another catalyst just above 3. So even though it kind of made a good move, you got your 10-minute flag that he talked about. Clean seller on the tape at 3. It was just a beautiful setup. And then it took out the 306, flagged for like an hour or two, and then ended up kind of doing pretty well. So that was a neat call. I made some nice money on it. And a big thank you to Kevin P. I'm going to show you what he was talking about with the next catalyst too. This right here from October 6th hit 306, right? And then today, picture that intraday again. It popped up to 3, flagging sideways. If it breaks 3, then you've got the potential 306 break, which is, you know, kind of the most recent high, and that was in early October, and it absolutely ripped above that. So that's kind of the explanation of the call. Whole number inflection point, intraday flag with a catalyst above on the daily chart, and you know, plenty of liquidity on the tape. I mean, you could have had as many shares as you wanted. So anyway, it was kind of a cool call. Let me give a hat tip to Alan H too on PENN. I thought this was kind of a cool call. He'd noticed the strength in it earlier, and then 5-minute candles. He's just pointing out this real kind of tight range below the whole number 38 with the earlier high above. Not that far away, 38.28. So the thinking was we get back through this whole number inflection point, high of day catalyst above, potential catalyst, and he was only risking 20 cents because of this tight range. So there's the 38 break, and it ends up going up to whatever it was, 38.64. So you got a 64 cent move on 20 cents risk. That's over 3R before kind of rolling over a bit with the market at the end of the day. So I thought it was a neat play too. You know, because of the tight stop, the tight risk. I loved it. All right, anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? Let me type this correctly here. TBLT definitely goes on watch. Big breakout. Certainly could have a continuation day tomorrow. If it just has a boring day tomorrow, it's still going to be on watch the rest of the week for another move. Maybe for another week after that. We'll see how it acts, right? GCT, quiet sideways day. You kind of this little cup and handle forming over the last week and a half maybe. So it's still interesting to me. I didn't take a trade in today. It's kind of a sleeper pick, but I am going to watch it. Oh, that was supposed to be FREY. Let me pan out a little bit here. Nice volume today and a pretty strong close. I believe it's an EV battery maker. I'm looking for a continuation play in that one tomorrow. MGNI. Usually when I put something on Bounce Watch, it's one of two things. It's either really, really beaten up on the daily, right? Or it's got a really strong move and then it's pulled back for a few days. This one is only pulled back. You got one red day, but you had a huge move here. The huge 2-day move. And so sometimes, and you hear me say this a lot, sometimes you get one red day and then it's off to the races again. So I am going to keep MGNI on a chart. DOCS had the big breakout yesterday on earnings. Yesterday, I should say Friday on earnings. Then today, quiet inside day on lower volume. I'm looking for a 3rd-day play there. RYAN, just another red day. No trades in today. I had it on Bounce Watch today. Let me pan out a little bit more. Really, really beaten up. So I'm just looking for an oversold bounce. As you guys know, that will be only with a proper intraday setup. CALM, just a red day again, but it's kind of at that support area. Still didn't get to that 200-day we talked about, which you can't see on this chart, but that's somewhere I think around 51.80-ish. So it's still going to keep an eye on that for a bounce play. GTLS, man, this thing's just decimated. Was over 240, and then what, in 4 sessions? Do I have that right? 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions, all the way down to 131. Definitely going to put that back on Bounce Watch. D is Dominion, pretty oversold. utility company, I believe, but I'm definitely going to watch that for an oversold bounce. HUDI. You can't tell anything because the chart's so goofy, but when we go to 15-minute candles and get all that big pop out, you had a really nice move on Friday, basically from $8 to almost $11.50. And really today, just kind of a quiet day. So I'm looking for a third day play there, even though, again, the daily's just bizarre. And then MNSO is my final one. Let me pan out, give you a little bit of a better look. So big breakout today. I'm looking for a continuation there. And then let me throw this up real quick just to explain, because I always try to remember this could be somebody's first day seeing one of my videos. None of these stocks are something that I'm holding right now, looking for a multi-day run. I'm in cash every night. I'm a day trader. So if you want to do what we do, you'll join the chat room and we try to find stocks based on this overnight list, based on the gap play list. We put all those stocks together, put them on charts, and look for A+ intraday setups to make some money during the day, cash at night, and then I sleep better, right? So that's what we do. Make money between the bells, not investing. It's day trading. We start each day with a list of in-play stocks. Yes, I'm just reading this now, right? Plus morning gappers as the day unfolds. We will use our scanners to help us find new stocks to watch as well. Then we do our best to only take A+ intraday setups. We teach those and then scale out into strength while tenaciously protecting against the downside. One more thing, if a trade isn't working, we will accept that our premise isn't playing out the way we planned and get out. Then it's right back to looking for the next setup. I always tell people I only trade stocks for one reason, and that is to make money. So if I take a trade, and I'll give you 2 or 3 reasons why I can take every trade, why I take every trade based on the chart. If it doesn't start going in my direction immediately, I just say, hey, my premise isn't working, and I get out. I do not hang out underwater in stocks because I trade to make money. If I'm underwater in a stock, am I making money? No. All right, anyway, I'll put that up in most of my videos. I probably won't read it in all of them, but I did today. I think I've had too much caffeine. All right, that's it. We're going to add gappers to this list in the pre-market and hopefully find a few more trades than we did today. But again, thanks to Kevin P. Loved that trade in TBLT. Maybe we'll catch another one in that one tomorrow. All right, I'm done babbling. See you in chat.